We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Double tight. Three down. Hey, check.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Check down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter.
Yes,
but not a whole lot
Yes,
of room
sir.
there, but
You
there's
didn't
gotta
want
be
that.
one positive to
You didn't
that.
want that.
If you keep moving
You didn't want
laterally,
that.
creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down. Outside's coming.
They work this well upfield across the 45.
What's up, man? Get out of here, man. Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. All right, now, lucky 56. 4 down.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's
Watch
met
the
at
shift.
the line of scrimmage. No
Hot.
gain on the play there.
Hot.
2nd down. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that
He
reminds me
wasn't
of the
ready.
great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers steel curtain.
All right,
They would
now,
not
lucky
let you get
56.
on the field
Lucky
if you could only do
56.
one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to.
Watch 84.
I know that, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack,
Yeah,
especially
baby,
against the big-bodied
boom.
guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary.
Trip.
6 defensive backs.
Detroit! I'm coming for you. You mine.
Escaping the pressure. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And
baby.
he'll get it out to
Get him,
midfield.
boy.
Looks like
Get him,
spot it
boys.
right at midfield at the 50. Good defense holds him to only a yard. And this week as he gets this one away. And the Redskins scoop it.
That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the
Get
ball.
off here.
Punch coming out because of a return punch,
Yeah,
but I would
baby.
imagine it's tough
Yeah,
to monitor
baby.
those
We
guys
got
coming
it.
full steam
We
ahead.
got it.
It really is. You try
We're
to
gonna
get
shut
that
you
peak
down.
to know where they
We're gonna
are,
shut
about
you
whether you
down.
should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have
Fumble!
a sense, a
Fumble!
feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Even. 4 down. Detroit! Check. Hot! Hey, check
And not much of a
24. Check
hole there
24.
as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Crash.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
He stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet.
Watch tight end. Tight end's
3rd and
right.
9.
Tight end's right. Now let's go!
Here it's complete.
That's it, baby.
And they'll bring it down at the 18-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this. You got to make the tackle right away.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. Just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Hey, we got 4.
Here we go. 180. Under.
Alert 3.
26.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Woo!
Officially
You got him.
Gain on the
You
play,
got him.
and it's 2nd down.
You got him.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
Here we go.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Good positioning.
Pick, baby.
Off.
All
and
day,
set
every
up
day.
shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And Brandon,
That's
this is
a
a real nice
takeaway.
job defensively,
Now that's
getting
a
inside a
takeaway.
quarterback's head and figuring
That's
out,
how-
okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right,
Check
you got
20.
a
Back
decent chance of
99
coming
Philly,
away
here
with
we
the
go.
football.
Check 52. Check
43.
Not able to push his way forward here for a good little
Run.
gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice.
Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200
got
yards.
double tight.
He still wants to be
Double tight.
fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you
Watch
should
it now,
do.
Barney. Barney.
I got 29.
Don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and
Bang,
more. They're
bang,
going to be ready
bang,
to go
bang,
because they
bang,
think that's going
bang.
to happen naturally now.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's
Right.
good enough to extend the drive. So from
They
the
don't
39
want it,
now,
fellas.
they'll come up
They
on a 1st and 10.
don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas. Oh, let's get it.
And it pops free.
Oh,
The
boy, I know you
collision
felt
there
that
jarred
one.
the ball loose
I
and
know you
brings
felt
up
that one.
2nd down. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know the coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not
Left,
a
left,
chance
left.
at all. Way easier said than done.
Hey.
And he's gonna
18's
get
moving,
this
18's
inside
moving.
the 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that
Blitz,
time, and
they're
it
coming.
produces a new set of downs.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe
You
that
don't want
they've
no
done that here
problems.
in the first quarter.
You don't want no
Now
problems
after the
with me.
run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
I got you.
Back at about the 37-yard line.
Blitz.
Hindsight is 2020, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
You better talk to your boy. You better talk to your boy. Have him protect you.
I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Go.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Okay, we got 4. We got 4.
Know from experience,
let's go, fellas. We got 4 down.
Game, you're now doing the dictating on defense.
Right. He's tied right here. He's tied on the right.
Because they have to throw it over.
3 down.
To make sure you don't get hurt.
Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains. Over 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they have little chance of winning this one.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey. We got 3.
Here we go. 180. Here we go. 47.
Back. Under 10.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
Take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down.
We got 4 down. 4 down.
On that play.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Here we go.
Hot. That's where you belong.
Down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Single.
Here we go. 47.
Hey, guys.
Hey, here we go. 180.
He's going to be hit and driven into the turf.
Whip.
Allen,
watch the whip.
Able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Hot.
I think there'll be a little bit of criticism there because it went right back to the air after the huge pickup.
Here we go. 46.
Often a play that you make, you
hey, here we go.
You got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold
here we
up
go. 46.
Keep that momentum going.
26.
And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 46. Here we go. 180. Gun.
Check 13.
Under. 26.
Complete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like
3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Redskins. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence.
That's number 29.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney! Gun!
Here on first down. And he's going to be brought down.
The boys came out to play.
Not up in here, brother.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came
It's
from.
Redskin football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Gun!
Here's another first and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
5 down. Stand up in.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Young. 11 more on that one, and another first down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
Move.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get
Eyes on 13. Eyes on
What he
13.
does is he takes away having to make those slide
Check
steps
nickel,
in the
nickel.
pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything. And sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver
That's
quicker.
it, baby. That's it. Quads. Yo, 44. 44 is getting the ball right there. Crash.
Right side here, and that's complete.
Yeah, baby.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
Hey, I'm coming.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And credit the tackle to Taco.
Yeah,
Taco Charlton
baby.
with a stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Double tight.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards.
I got him.
Offensive linemen love
Oh,
creating
yeah!
space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The Redskins on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Gun!
Wide. Get wide.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the
Let's go.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Detroit!
Watch tight end. 4 down. Check.
And he slings one that's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. And it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A line of scrimmage once again the 5.
Detroit!
Second and goal.
Here I come.
They get a little bit closer. It's 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here. Brings up
Go,
third.
run.
I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do? Because now you don't have a go-to play.
Strong left.
Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he takes this one back
Interception.
into the
All
end
day,
zone.
baby. Let's
and
get
the
this.
Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
Here we go. All day, baby.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead is now 10-3. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This one taken from the center. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Back line it up, Philly. Here we go.
First and 10.
Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo.
Got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Good ball for Dotson. And it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Josh Doxson, his third. Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 80.
Watch tight. Tight end's right.
End with a PAT, right?
Here we go, 47.
Check four.
That wanted that.
Joker.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick.
Here they come. Hot.
That's it.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Complete. That's Bishop. And he'll get it up near the 35. Right
I'm going to hit you
34
all
here.
day,
They
baby.
get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. We got.
Here we go. Wide 80. Here we go. 46.
He's coming. Double up.
86.
They're coming.
Michael Gallup. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
We got
His
three.
first
3 down.
catch,
3
good
down.
for 8
Hey,
and a
fellas, we got
first
3.
down.
Let's go. Strong right.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Out to the flat. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing
Right there.
yardage back near the 40 at the
baby.
39. A loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now
Watch tight
2nd
end.
and 13.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. 3 down.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested
I got 19.
first back to FedEx Field.
Here we go. 46.
It's our time.
Here we go. Wide 80.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Two times, baby.
13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Here we go. Wide 80. 26.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. He needed a yard, that's what he got.
I know you
It's
feel
gonna
that.
earn him a new set of downs. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all
Under.
of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Here we go. Wide 80. 41's the will.
We got 3 down.
26.
Tighten up.
Be grabbed and pulled down.
Here we go. Get out. Let's go. Get out.
Smith.
Swing to the field. Right.
And
To the
that
right.
is 10 for him now on the year.
Here we go. 46. 26.
Drops it underneath.
Three down. Three down.
Up of 28 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Hey, here we go. Wide 80.
Get him. Get him.
Gun, gun, gun. Gun, gun, gun. 26.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Come on.
Ball
That's how you
Defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hand, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here we go. 46, 46.
5'9".
26.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Got the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10
Touchdown.
score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. Early lead in that one for the Packers. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10.
Strong left.
I got him. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
Start the drive. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Tight end left. 3 down.
Oh, a ball batted in the air. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense.
Tight end right.
But I'm just wondering if the
Here we go.
pressure of
Wide 8.
today's NFL
4 down.
Here we go. 46, 46.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Hey, here we go. Wide 80. Hey, we're going right there. 26.
SOS.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
3 down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Here we go. 46. Here we go. Wide 80.
59.
26.
And that will be incomplete.
Blitz.
4 ticks left here on the clock. Amari
Blitz,
Cooper, the
blitz,
intended target.
blitz.
And that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, baby.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
What is it?
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies.
No. Off.
Just that. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
There we go. 180. 26.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far.
There we
This
go.
will be 3rd and 6.
41's the will.
Check hot route.
Here we go. 46. 26.
On the left side, Gallup's got it. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback.
Here we go, 47.
You need as well.
Here we go, 180.
Exactly right. Got the guy who has some precision.
26.
Holding the pressure right, and that is
Here comes the
incomplete.
boom. I
Cooper
see you,
was
boy.
the intended
I see you.
target, and now it's 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Tight left.
Switch is A.
You got 4.
26.
Hey, turn it up.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's it,
Cooper
baby.
again the target, and it's 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They
Here
hit
we go.
him and
180.
forced that incompletion.
Here we go. 46.
He's coming. We got double up.
Hey, 47.
Kill. Turn it up.
Here we go. 47. 26.
Deep in the direction of Cooper. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone.
Detroit!
They can really take charge, can't they?
Leopard!
And I think we would see up on the grease boards. Stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score.
Outside coming.
Right?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
But the first part worked to perfection.
Black 99 Philly, here we go.
And now their offense has to pay it off.
And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This quarterback now 11 of 16
Tight end to
through
the right,
the
boy.
air.
Tight end
It's
to the right.
first and 10.
Move. Hey, 40.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
He'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on second and
Hey,
eight at the 27-yard
Now let's go.
This one comes out to Jordan Reed. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards on the play.
This has not been a banner game throwing the football.
Gun!
Don't you think? Find the tight
That's the reliable target. He's going to launch the way downfield.
Yo trip is here, baby. Yo trip is here.
The ball loose and brings up second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Ground, come from a long distance and have a chance to affect the pass.
Three down.
Complete to Reed. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Redskins on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Detroit!
Check.
That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Tight
A
ends
couple of
Tight ends
first
on the
downs
Ringo.
have him
Tight
to
ends
the
on the
40
Ringo.
now on 1st and 10.
Detroit!
Check 31.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Let's go. Come on.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rush is just too off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Jackson with a grab over the middle. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Leopard!
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Run. Woo-hoo-hoo! He wasn't ready.
Leopard!
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Detroit!
That'll be caught by Reed.
Yeah,
He'll
baby.
work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end. Made a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Set! Green, 39!
Man.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20
Get
at
him,
the
boy.
19.
Get him, boys.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The Redskins on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far.
Detroit!
Here, it's 3rd and 1.
Odd.
All right, now, lucky 56.
You better
To his running back, complete. And he takes it in. Falcons have tied it here. The extra point to come can put them in the driver's seat. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with the game this
Here we go, 47, 47.
A sense of urgency for them.
Here we go, wide eight.
And affect their play.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, wide eight.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They head to the line facing a
46.
37 following the incompletion on second down.
Here we go, here we go.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
Take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They're coming.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon.
That's it,
Every
baby.
now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Over.
And a hit jarred
That's
loose.
it, baby. That's
it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, watch 16, watch 16.
And he finds his man, Reed. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
You got him. You got him.
Back now at FedEx Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Some good games going on in the early window.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
We got three.
That's complete. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down.
That's what I'm
Looked like
talking
a
about.
pretty good,
Nice
safe
hit,
play
boy.
right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown
Even.
or you're
4
throwing
Blitz.
Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to
They
blitz
don't
even
want
on
it,
run
fellas.
downs. It
They
confuses
don't
the blocking
want
assignments. It doesn't
Keep
allow those
playing
offensive
hard,
linemen to get up to the
fellas,
second level.
all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Over.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there
Nice,
this
sweetheart.
time for the sack. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on
That's
the play.
get behind him, pass the run.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. And he took it.
Let's get this. Let's get this.
The Redskins on third down. They're at 50%.
No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
3rd and 17.
Gun. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun.
And this is going to be intercepted. Chief with a pick. And he's into the clear. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a
We got this. Seal this game.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
Hustle.
And he's off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll be a 2nd down.
It's interesting because
I know you
when
felt
I'm
that
watching
one.
college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. It doesn't matter what you call a position.
Gun.
Put there.
Here we go.
We saw
Escaping the pressure right toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. He got 29 yards that time. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 180. Hey, we're going right there.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Ezekiel Elliott.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Hot.
Ezekiel Elliott hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on...
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
things offensively to try and settle things down.
Gun.
We call that a sack block.
Taken down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains,
pick it
no
up,
dirt,
defense. Let's go.
on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about...
I got him.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
You don't want no problem.
It'll be a
You don't want no problems with me.
That'll lead to 3rd down. Well, he's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed down. Trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain. And
He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught inside the 15.
Okay, we got 4. Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
3 down. Hot.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, his 26th touchdown. Single season. And now the Redskins, if they hit the PAT, they will have the lead. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This will be fielded. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when
swing to the field, right, to the right.
Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Here we go, wide 80. Here we go, 46. 26.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we got four. We got four down.
Because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Tight end left.
Here we go, 46. Hey, here we go.
That's complete. And they'll get 9 there.
That's
as
where you
that sets
belong.
them up better for 3rd down. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Tight end right.
Here we go, wide 80.
3 down.
26.
First down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
Moves the chains.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there.
Right.
Big
He's
3rd
tight
down
right here. He's tight on the right.
Hey, switch. Hey, here we go, wide 80.
We got 4.
47.
Shift.
26.
This down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a pickup of 16 there that'll lead to a new set of downs.
Another carry for their leader and a good one.
Came out
It's
the
crunch
back.
time.
Up in here, brother. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more coming.
Swing to the field, right, to the right. Here we go, 46.
15.
46.
Check.
And that's off the mark, incomplete. Trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. That'll bring up 2nd down. Around the NFL, they're in the 4th now in Green Bay. And the Packers adding to their totals there and their lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Double tight. Hey, guys.
Here we go, wide 80.
But we got to stand up over there.
Here we go, 47.
Watch the edge.
26.
Dancing to his left. Got his man there. Gallup. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of
3 down.
Here we go, wide 80. 41's the will.
When we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gotw.
26.
And he'll get in. Touchdown.
Go.
Cowboys.
It's run. They run it.
Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Cowboys.
That's
And
it,
they got
baby.
the extra point. And And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Good job. Touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some.
Take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Double tight, double tight. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check, check.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Ringo. I got you.
Out to the left here to Reed. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Watch
the
the right.
drive continues.
Detroit!
Tying touchdown. Here's
can't block
first
me.
and 10.
Hot.
Right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Watch right. I'll get him.
Throw here, that's complete.
Oh, yeah.
Leopard! Gun!
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
It's our field.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Hey, it's our
He
house.
has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Wow, I thought
4
you-
down.
I thought you were on the field, but okay, I see you. Being chased out. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Let's go.
The Cowboys are going to win this football game. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense,
Odd,
you got to use both
5 down,
timeouts,
5.
Here we go.
obviously.
Wide
But
eight.
you got to call defenses are going
Hey,
to force the
47.
issue early. Meaning
26.
Crash down. Crash.
field or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up second and 7.
Double tight. Odd. 5.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Check 43. Switch.
Here we go, 46.
59's Mike. Check.
26.
Hey.
He'll be brought down shy of the 40 at
Here
the
they come.
38-yard line.
Hot.
It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an end to
Run.
this one.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems
Yeah,
just
baby.
as good here in
Yeah.
the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the
Here we go.
offseason
Wide
and
80.
continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
What do you think?
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. Well, I know at points in this when you want